curve feeding arms from forward. Carried by the curves he was treating.
As the days are getting cold and snowy, it's reminding me of last fall when it first started snowing. I remember moving all my stuff into the tiny house the week before Thanksgiving. It was such a happy time. After 8 months of building the tiny house, I was finally ready to move in. I also remember thinking to myself how physically and mentally exhausting it all was, and how I never wanted to build anything ever again. But after a winter of being stuck inside a very small space, and then Logan coming to live here in the spring, I knew the reality was I needed more space to work. These last weeks of the studio build have definitely been a challenge. I'm feeling pretty similar to last year, just like incredibly burnt out and tired. But we are getting pretty close to the end of the build, which is very, very exciting. This coffee is so good. Oh my gosh. Last night I actually picked up some secondhand wood for the floor in the studio. We brought it back pretty late. It was dark out already, but I was kind of nervous that it was gonna rain or snow last night, so Logan, me, and my dad unloaded it into the studio. Honestly feeling really excited about this wood. Some of the pieces are like 15 feet long, so it must be like really old wood. So I'm gonna do that today. This is going to be my first time using a floor nailer, which I am a little nervous about, I have to say. So I'm gonna put some shims right in this seam because I'm gonna use the floor nailer and it's gonna like push it towards the wall. But you want a gap here just in case the wood expands. So I'm gonna shim it. And now, time to use this thing. Here we go, I guess. Is that how it goes? I guess so. Okay. The heck? No, that didn't work. Maybe I need to press it down harder and smack it. Here she goes. This thing's kind of fun. Get all your anger out. I have to say, this thing is actually kind of a lot of fun. You just smack it. I'm honestly so excited about what this is gonna look like when I stain it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. One thing I am a little nervous about is having enough wood, because the funny thing is I need about 324 square feet, and I'm pretty sure they said that this was 330 square feet, so it's definitely a little bit close. That's the one thing about buying used wood, is you just like don't get to pick the size. It just comes in a bundle, you know? So anyways, nervous about that, but oh well, here we go. Logan's in town right now buying some pier blocks to build a deck, because apparently it's supposed to start snowing like a lot. So anyways, it's supposed to start snowing. We gotta get the groundwork done for the deck, because once the ground freezes and there's snow on it, you can't really level dirt when it's frozen. I love you. Time for a snuggle break. Hi. Yes, you are. Buzzing cat. Buzzing cat. You like to be on a lap. Hi. Yes, you are so cute. This is a giant piece of wood. Holy smokes. That's just crazy. This is like, I think this is like 15 feet long. This must have come from like a giant house, because they don't even make 15-foot long wood floors anymore. That is huge. It's a bit worked though, I will say that. I've officially gotten very distracted. I'm currently staining the outside of the walls. I should be finishing the floor, but it's gonna start snowing and raining, and this wood like needs to be sealed. I'm kind of stressed out, if I'm being completely honest. Just so much to do. I don't think I've ever been this busy in my life. Oof, cold morning, but oh my gosh, it is so beautiful outside. Wow. I think my favorite part about the snow is when the earth just becomes really like quiet and peaceful. I kind of realized something this morning when I woke up. Once I finish this floor, this place is basically done, which is so crazy to think about.
Thank you so much to Jackery for sponsoring this video. I am so grateful to have my 1500 watt portable generator throughout this shed build.
It's been so helpful to have a off-grid solution to charging and powering equipment during the different stages of building, especially when power isn't so readily available. During these really cold, snowy days, it's really nice to be able to plug in an oil heater to heat the shed while I'm working. When installing the floor, I was able to power my chop saw and a compressor for the floor nailer. I love the versatility of what you can do with the Jackery and the many ways you can charge it. Oftentimes, I'll leave mine outside in the sun to charge using the solar panels, but you can also plug it into a regular wall outlet, as well as using the cigarette lighter in your car. Right now, they're having a big Black Friday sale of up to $400 off of all products. Just use my link below to check them out. Thanks again, Jackery, for sponsoring this video.
Woo! Wow, oh my gosh, the sunrise this morning is so gorgeous. It's been so cloudy recently and I haven't been able to see the sunrise. But this morning, oh my gosh. Wow, Black, what do you think of the sunrise? You're a little cold, aren't you? Why'd you follow me up here? I love you. Me and my cat. Mwah. I love you. And the moon is out. It's just like so cool. Like there's this blue moon and this gorgeous pink sky on the other side. Wow. Okay, so there is just, feels like an endless chore of things to do. A local person actually made me this door, so it doesn't have a stain on it, so it really needs something to protect it from like rain and snow. So that's kind of important. It's been getting rained on, so kind of not the best thing, but I don't know what else to do. Why are you not coming off, top? Ooh, that's pretty dark, I'd say. It's always kind of scary, like the first brush stroke. Oh God, okay, here we go. Working in the cold, I have to say, is not the greatest thing. I had the best intentions to finish this project before it got too cold, but here we are. There's snow outside. Cold outside this morning, but it's actually pretty nice in here because I left the heater on last night, so it's kind of warm. Since it's getting colder and the ground is freezing, Logan's been working on getting the pier blocks in for the deck because we need a way to get into this door. And it's been kind of stressful to get that done because later this week, the temperatures are getting so cold where the earth is gonna freeze and it'll be impossible to work the ground. But honestly, almost done. Like, get the table saw in here and do the trim, and then pretty much done. So, feeling optimistic. Ooh, also need to finish staining the outside. It's the best time of the year. Say hello to friends. Where are my ears? one of the hardest parts. I don't know why, it's weird. Up at the building site.
Are you really?
It's actually a really beautiful day today. The sun is finally out, which feels really good. We spent this morning actually down on the other side of the property. Me and Logan were milling a tree that we had to cut down a couple of years ago because it was leaning over the bridge. And we're gonna use those slabs as the top of this deck. Honestly though, milling is one of the hardest things ever. We have this sawmill that we use, but oh my gosh, it takes a very long time. I milled all the wood for my deck at the tiny house, and oh, I remember that was really hard to do. But it is really cool to be able to like use the resources that you have on your land to build. I don't know, I think that's really awesome. I hope maybe one day to be able to like mill enough wood to build an actual structure with. I think that'd be really cool. But that would be also really hard because milling is a lot of work. But if Logan did most of the work, he was like holding the actual thing. I was just kind of guiding it, so mostly it was him, to be honest. But still scary. Like that thing is a giant saw. I mean, it is like 5 feet long and yeah, ginormous. So anyways, I am going to try to get these to be level here. Okay, that is not level. I'm also kind of sick. My throat really hurts and it's hard to be outside when you're sick. It also feels kind of like I've been neglecting everything in my life because of this project, you know? Personally, it's hard for me to like leave things unfinished. I am someone who really likes to finish things all the way through, and so it really bothers me to not like completely finish a project. So really it's just been like all consuming, and I don't know, it's just I really want to get it done. I'm so excited though because I'll be able to like use this space to weave this winter and to work on projects in here this winter, and to just have a space to work is going to be so nice. And Logan's gonna have his music stuff in here, so we're gonna both work on music a lot as well. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Might have to cut this down a bit. That is not level.
The level on this?
Yeah, it looks good.
Alright. Flush?
Yeah, with the, like, how the other one is. This.
Yeah.
Up here. Okay, this needs to be cut.
Let me take it out just for a second and bend it backward.
So I decided kind of last minute I'm going to extend the deck a little bit. But I don't have another pier block, so take these off. So I'm going to use this rock. I actually like rolled this from over there and it was really heavy. But anyways, yeah, it's actually like, this is so stable right here. This is magically like a flat top. Then I'm putting this little block on here, and this then becomes level. See, it's level, which is amazing. So anyways. Going to start cutting this pine into slabs for the top of the deck, which I'm super excited about. It's gonna look really good. I'm very excited. Oh, I need to plug this in. Got my line drawn and we are ready to go. I've been using this extra 2x8 to make my deck boards, and actually has been working really well because it's hard to get two lines that are parallel with each other on stuff like this because the raw edge is like kind of confusing. So using this as like my outline has been really nice. I don't think I've ever been so excited to finish a project in my entire life, and honestly so close to finishing, just incredibly close. Okay. I am really excited for this bread. Wow, I haven't made bread in a long time. This is gonna be really good. This is gonna be good. And you just gotta cut a little slice in the top so it can expand. It's actually Thanksgiving today and I'm feeling a little bit sad just because I'm not spending it with my family. So if you're out there and you spend Thanksgiving without your family, then I feel for you. All you need to do is just bake some bread, I guess. I've got 2 loaves here. Oh, we need another spoon.
That is seriously so good.
Oh, I'm excited to try it.
Whoa.
Mmm.
What's in this?
Mmm.
Wow.
I made the flour.
You ground it up?
Mm-hmm. It's been a bit of an emotional roller coaster the past couple of days.
Yeah, really.
I think it started like last night when we were screwing in the deck.
And we found out that the wood was potentially rotten.
Yeah, the wood we milled, parts of it are rotten. That kind of did us in. And then last night, I cleaned the floor. It took me like 2 hours. I cleaned the floor. This is a lot of sawdust. I'm gonna actually save it because in my composting toilet, I use sawdust as like the substrate for it. So this is gonna be really nice actually to have. I think I just spent the past 2 hours cleaning this floor to get it ready for the stain. When I did the trim, I caused a lot of sawdust, and mainly I just wanted to make sure that I got every single little dust particle off the floor, because once you stain it, you kind of seal in any dirt that's on the floor. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then I stained it, and the stain just turned out
Purple.
so bad. So then this morning I woke up in a frenzy at like 4 a.m. and I realized what it looked like as I went to look at it. So then I spent all morning sanding it. Logan was sanding it with just my little sander. We've just had an emotional time.
Yeah, really.
But happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. How would it sit like that?
This bread is really good.
It's so good.
Love you.
I love you too. I'm very thankful for you.
Thankful for you.